I mean, I just can't. I don't know. I like PA. I like the way it looks. I don't like the way it smells half the time. Already had to walk all the way from the back down to that street. Well, you might start getting credit scores so that way you can.
Now, I placed on there over the weekend one of the beginning chapters of my book for certain, network friends of mine to read and view. And then mysteriously, all of a sudden, I get this thing from something called Facebook Credibility Scoring Publishing. So they
I don't like Facebook, honestly, man. I don't know. I'm usually on Messenger, Instagram, or.
She has a smart television in her home. And someone had hacked the router, something router, yet was taking pictures of her children while they were playing video games and etc. And they were doing it. Then they hacked from that into her cell phone. And was pictures of her. Oh, and her. She was at work taking pictures to her phone on her. And the nerve to send her all the photos he was taking to her phone to scare, intimidate her.
You see, they just opened it up about a week ago. Yeah, they tore down most of it. They left some of the walls up.
Yeah, the foundation.
Yeah, but completely renovated the whole thing. And they did it pretty quick.
That's what I was thinking. Timing.
Yeah, they probably did the whole thing in like less than 3 weeks.
There's a Freemason sign again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you see those around every once in a while.
Did you hear what I said back there, man?
What's that?
You gotta let him know where to go.
Hey, are we getting close?
You have to let him know where we are going.
Oh, okay.
Give me your phone. I'll GPS this damn.
I bet I can find it online. Just the Social Security office.
We're getting ready to come up on the bed. The charting chambers.
Social Security, Chambersburg.
Social Security. Here you go.
50 North 3rd Street. Guess who I just saw, Ma?
Who?
Corey, Mr. Cooper, going that way.
Oh, Corey the.
I got a couple things I gotta go do, so is it alright if I drop you off and then when you're done give me a call and I'm not gonna be far away.
Yeah.
I can come back and pick you up.
Thank you.
Alright. Yeah, so just give me a call whenever you get done. Hopefully they're helpful and you're not there all day. Because you never know with the government.
Yeah.
You're not the most efficient entity, you know?
Oh, I can agree with that.
I'm pretty sure if we had a government, I think we would all be okay.
I have a cousin who's a senator.
If people actually lived their life correctly, they'd have nothing to worry about.
To try to get into the right help.
It's like Mexico. You can go to Mexico and live as a white person. As long as you don't mess with the cartel, you will live. Mr. Wannabe Waka Flocka Flame. What's up, man? Sorry, the dreads just caught me. He's right.
Hey, you talk about people judging, and you're judging.
That's
You
it?
can't do that.
Yeah. I'm not judging.
He's probably the most honest person there is, too.
Well, good luck. Give me a call when you're done. I'll be right back.
Oh, well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. We'll see you in a bit. Good luck.
Thank you. I'm gonna go inside this office. That's a sound full of shit, man. Watch this. Time to go bust some balls. Yes.
Thank you. Oh, and they're not open? Really?
No, they're open.
No, they're not.
The door's open.
Doesn't mean they're open. Says 9 to 4 in here.
Let me just go ahead and do this. Nope. Other business. Mother. Hello.
Hi.
She knows what we're doing.
Okay. I need to either speak to the supervisor of this office or the manager of this office.
What's the question?
Well, it relates to him, which is my son.
Mm-hmm.
We came in last month on the 2nd. Miss Hall saw us. Now, she wanted to talk with my son's probation officer to see if it would be rightful or whatever, if he felt there would be any complications with Joseph handling his own finances. Now, he returned her call multiple times, is what he said. She never returned his call. Then she took it upon herself to choose an agency to be his payee.
What's your name?
Joseph Michael Kennedy Jr.
Just give me your first and last. And let me
Oh, Joseph Kennedy.
first and last. Joseph Kennedy.
Joseph Kennedy.
Okay, well I can't hear you.
Yeah, he's
Well,
not
just
open
because you
all
got
the
a
time.
big window in front of you, dude.
Take
Okay,
your arm
then come
down.
over here then, so I can see and hear you.
Yeah, come closer to
What's
him.
up? What does this place got to give me an
Joe,
attitude?
Joe,
No, that's not cool.
No, you give me an attitude.
I didn't give you one, dude. You asked me a
Joe?
question.
you're right, you
This
didn't,
place, bro.
but
Fucking hate this place.
Joseph Kennedy is your name, right?
Yeah, right.
yes, sir.
What's your social security number?
220-4569-81.
So Stacy Hall chose an agency for you, is that what you're saying?
Who?
Yes,
Stacy Hall
yes.
chose an agency for you, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes. But now, she also chose this agency before and knew that it was not rightful to do, and that they were not doing, or she was not doing her job as his payee.
It's actually against the law for anything
That does neither
religious
here
to
nor
do
there.
federal.
Look, okay, let's just focus on one thing at a time, please.
This makes 2
I
years.
just sent her a message, I'm gonna wait for her reply now. So, you can just go ahead and stand right over here. I mean, she may be up, hopefully that's the case. So just gonna stand right over here, I'll wait for her reply.
Alright.
So what does her reply have to do with us talking to the supervisor?
I have to ask her first, I have to go through her first, and then if it's not satisfactory, then we'll see what she
So you gotta see somebody, another employee,
No, no,
instead
no,
of being able to see
same
your
lady.
manager?
That's right, that's how they work.
Your manager's actually the ones that runs you guys.
One thing at a time, one subject.
Just,
We can't go through 5 subjects at once.
I got all this on YouTube Live, yo. I'm not playing some of the
We
fucking.
cannot go through 5 subjects at once, though. Your money goes strictly out. Okay, you're Miss Hall, yes. Okay, we came in to see you last month on the 2nd. You called his probation officer. His probation officer has spoken with us and been by the house multiple times.
467,
He said that he contacted you multiple times with no responses from
It
you.
wasn't multiple times, and I've not been able to contact
That's
get
you,
in touch with him as far
Well,
as
that's
talking.
not what he says.
Well, I can't help that.
He says he's called you.
You don't have a doctor, I'm gonna talk to him because it's his benefit. You don't have a physician that we can contact about being capable.
Here.
Okay.
Alright, so what's up?
So you ask about being a payee, okay? I was unable to talk with your parole officer.
Because my PO's been telling me when I went to go see him and I had to do a urination sample, he told me that he's been calling you back a lot. And
No.
you guys been playing this calling back each other game. That's what he said.
I can't, like I said,
Well, his name is Officer Travis Newman at the Franklin County
I
Adult Probation
understand that, and I've
Department.
left messages, and like I said, I've not been able to talk to him personally, and you don't have a physician I can contact about capability.
Right. So, if I can't be my payee, my mother can be my payee.
No, we took that off the table a while back.
Okay, then my brother
was-
can be my payee.
Why was that?
I got a brother sitting at home, and he's
Hold on,
old enough
stop
to
a
be my
moment,
payee.
please. Why was that?
It says.
Because whenever you were
What
here,
would stop and prevent me from being his payee?
because whenever you were here, taking care of his issues was affecting your health.
No.
How was
Yes.
that?
Hold on, stop a moment.
No, I never went through
It
this.
was going through all the stress of not being able
Until
to
I
get.
moved to Pennsylvania, I never been through
I'm
this.
It's dealing with this office is what's so stressful because no one wants to do their jobs. That was the stressful part of it. And here we are again a year later, over a year later, and no one here in this office is still doing their correct job.
I have contacted his probation officer.
That's the stress of it.
I'll tell you what.
It's not.
I'll tell you what. No, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna let this little $75 thing a week.
Stop
No,
a
no, no,
minute.
no, no.
Joe,
You stop.
please, let me speak
I'm gonna let
a
this
moment.
slide.
So what would prevent me from being his payee for him? He lives with me. He resides with me. I have been taking on all his weight. for
Obviously,
his
got to give my
financials.
mother rent
Hold
money.
on. As with my family who is went to send extra finances to try to help because they keep him afloat. And it's hard. It's been beyond stressful. Now, it took me 8 months to get him in to see a psychiatrist. When we finally got him in, they couldn't see him because his insurance was dropped. Because someone had not placed his information back into the computer properly. So, I did what I was told to do. I contacted the Department of Human Resources. Social Services is what it's round up to be. Now, they told me they went by the information that's in the computer system here in this office. So, when I came in last month, I also discussed that.
Hey, can I explain
And it
something?
was stated that his medical would be
Hey.
reinstated. It's still, well, I'm speaking, it still has not yet to be reinstated. So that puts him back again at the beginning of this
Look,
waiting
I'm gonna
list.
tell you, and I'm gonna tell everybody this. Anything that has something to do with the federal government cannot
Honey.
be sent to an organization, to a church facility of any kind.
Okay, listen, one thing at a time, okay? One
No, I'm telling you what
subject.
the police told me.
Yes, okay, but one subject. Okay, one.
Anything
I know
religious
you're
cannot do
agitated,
federal.
but then when everyone here keeps messing things up for him, I'm the one that has to be at home listening to him yell, scream, and cry. Because he's not getting what he needs.
I mean,
He's
like
not
seriously.
getting his
I mean,
medical
I don't
help
got
because
no.
everyone's
I mean,
screwing
seriously. Look,
things
I'm
up.
wearing shoes without no
He's
socks
having
on. I mean,
birthdays.
seriously, I need to buy some socks and
Then
whatnot, man.
I'm the one that has to be there to just figure out everything. Now, this should not continue to go on into the second year at this point. This is insanity.
Well, at this point, I don't care who does what. I just need my money. I don't care if they're doing it illegally at the moment. I just need my money. Then we can get the lawyer at the house.
That's
And we
not
can...
the route to go. Your grandmother and your
No.
aunt both told me what to do and what to come in here and say and handle. So that's what we're here to do.
Well,
Not
obviously
to
they're
make
not gonna
other
do
issues.
nothing about it because they're gonna keep denying and denying and denying and denying. It's been going on for 2 years. Ever since I moved to Pennsylvania, I've never been locked up a day in my life. I moved here, guess what? Slap on my wrist twice, and then been in jail twice, which was never been done in my whole life.
Okay, but
Then
that's
I come
not
here
That's another
for
subject.
you to be my payee.
That's another subject.
You was always allowed to be my payee, and now all of a sudden you cannot be my payee because of a health thing.
It's not nothing
That's
to do with
nothing
that.
to do with the health thing.
Someone
I owe
is
you rent money.
Stop. Someone is placing wrongful information into the computer systems here. There would be nothing wrong with me to be his payee. If that's what he wishes, things when I was his payee, he had no problems at all. None. He had everything he needed. He was at his doctor's. His medicines are paid for. He had
He
money
went
to
to
get his own private
Texas.
things.
His other family.
What's your number again?
My social?
Your social security.
220-456891.
Let me see if your
And that was
benefits are
when he
okay.
was with you.
Hold on, he went there for us to be clear. I had no control of the state of what they did. As soon as he determined that he came into this office, he and I together, and trying to figure out why he had not received his payment. It took 5 months for someone here in this office to tell me, and didn't even record it.
Joseph Kendall.
They beat around
Yeah,
the
they're
bush
okay.
by telling
I
me
see them. They're on.
that someone in his family,
Yeah,
who was
I see
uncle,
you.
was in the state of Texas receiving his benefits from it. Now, this child is here, And you're out with me. You know he's not.
I don't know how you live out here, but
Thanks a lot.
To get in your computer and correct that error. That shouldn't fall back on him or I. That's a mistake that was made between this office and the office in Texas.
sir,
So, that had nothing to do with me. And why
Yes,
that
sir.
has to fall on me.
854.
854, sir, you're next.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
854.
I know you have you've done what you felt is right. I've talked to you, and I've also talked to him, and I explained to him that if I could get a hold of his probation officer and we could talk.
Do you have a cell phone number that I can give to my probation officer?
I don't do that, but I'm saying, you gave me his number, I have contacted him, I've left him messages. Yes, he has called me back, not multiple times,
A
but
lot.
not several times. I think I might have gotten 2 messages from him.
I will say when I went to go do that at his office, he said, I've been calling her a lot for you, and they've not been picking up my calls. They've been
So
calling
whether or not,
me.
like, he hangs up because he's already left me a message,
Well,
I don't know.
this is what he told me, when he has another client or a civilian sitting at his desk next to him and in the chair, like he told me, he wouldn't want to pick up the phone while he's seeing me, which I understand that because that's disrespectful. So, of course he ain't gonna do it to no one else. So when he has no one in his little chair next to his desk, I'm pretty sure hello, Travis Newman, Franklin County Adult Probation Department. That's just how he
Right, and
answers
his
his phone.
schedule is probably different than mine. I mean, I have people every day. So, like I said, without a physician and without that can say that you are capable of being your own payee and without speaking to him, I didn't feel comfortable making the switch.
Okay, so then this falls into 4 more categories.
So this is,
Let me-
this is over a misunderstanding of a thought conclusion.
Yes, a thought. There's nothing of evidence there.
Just because of a
It was
thought.
someone spoke something and placed something wrongful in the computer system here. That's been proven. I have all the documentation.
Let me
That's
tell you
proven.
something. I'm gonna handle that. I'll handle with that until we
Hold on.
get everything
But
lined up.
what stops and prevents me from being his payee to make sure that everything is handled correctly? We're not understanding what that problem is.
It's never
If you
been a
want Fao to
problem.
be his payee, that's fine. They can take an application. Whether or not it's approved or not, that's not my call.
And who makes that approval?
We do.
We do as in you do.
Right.
And you are the same lady who sent his benefits again to Maranatha, Miss Lee, who again didn't do her job the last time. And because of her ignorance, it placed me into almost $1,800 debt.
Well, not only that, it's a federal business
to handle things
going
for
towards religious.
because she wasn't doing her job. Now you're going to take, and I've got proof of all this.
Okay.
So now you're going to make that decision to place it into a religious agency again.
And you are telling me that you have given her his bills, you've
Yeah.
given her all that information.
Well, actually, she called my mom today being
And-
ignorant to my mother.
And
That's when I woke up and got disrespectful.
My phone, all my calls are recorded, incoming and outgoing. So I've made her very aware of that months and months and months ago. And she called me again today being very ignorant. And then hung the phone up.
I honestly think that she's mad because you want her to be payee.
So, hold on, but the bottom, what it all boils to, any type of religious agency is not allowed to be a payee.
That's not correct.
Well,
It is
that's
actually.
not quite-
Anything?
That's
No.
not quite what the
No,
federal
stop.
government and
My
DC
probation
says.
officer told me anything of money-wise coming from a federal organization of a service or whatever office cannot go to a religious place.
They have
If
been,
you do
they
not
have been
believe
a
me-
representative payee agency
If you do not
for
believe me,
years.
And
go
that's how-
go to the probation department and talk to my PO.
Are you
Say,
aware that they have
Travis Newman.
7,200 complaints? through the
Bro,
Bureau of
I can
Business
make a
Records?
phone call right now.
That's a pretty
Hey
hefty
man,
amount of
I'm working for
complaints.
Social Security. Can I send you a check to
So
a
that's
church?
pretty high
No,
to get
it's
through
against the
a
law.
lot
You
of
can't do
Are
it.
you going
I know.
You're going to file to be payee?
Yes.
Okay. Eric,
Just let this freaking be me for the moment.
Hold on. No.
sit, have a seat. Somebody will take your
Thank you.
application.
Which leads it back to her, is what she said. And her name is Stacy Hall. So, you heard how I questioned her.
You're
I don't care who heard what. I'm just saying, I can deal with 75 a
but
week
honey,
for a
listen,
minute.
there's a right way and a wrong way to handle and deal with things.
Well, hello, mother.
And I'm doing it too. But there's a
No,
right
you're
way
not.
and a wrong way. And you're not very good with speaking. There's a lot
No,
of things you don't
Mom, no,
understand yet.
you be quiet. You have a problem with keep on talking. I know exactly what to say. And when I try to get it out, you cut me over.
Lord, my head. Oh, God. No, what I was asking her that reason for, Joe. She made that decision with Marina. So that proves, that's the evidence that's needed. That proves she's working with an outside agency
Yeah, well,
for some
see,
reason, and that's against federal law.
anybody, listen, be quiet. Don't cut me off one time.
Oh,
Alright? If she's working here, she cannot be working outside of here.
and she's doing that. And that's against the federal law.
Well, just because she's doing that, yes, that is against the law.
She just must not be aware of that.
Well, she needs to find out what the hell's going on.
So I'm going to believe a federal lawyer and a federal agency, and I'm also
I ain't got
going
time
to
for this
believe
shit. I'm not gonna just go back home and say
a
to
state
quit all this
federal
shit, man.
senator over her. I don't believe what they're saying is correct. They know this.
Just be quiet. I'm gonna sit down and wait. I'm getting very agitated right now,
I'm
man.
always agitated.
Yeah, man, because you got somebody working with the feds, man, doing something to our religiously opposition that should not be happening.
Maybe this will change your thoughts for a few moments. Gosh, I need mine to Isn't this the cutest little baby?
Nah, I don't care about that, man.
It's so itty
I'm here
bitty.
doing business and you're there playing with a little toy.
I'm trying to relax, keep you relaxed. I can't deal with all the stress. Wisdom is knowledge. And your temperamental attitude when you get frustrated because you don't understand. If you just stop and listen after something you would. And sorry, I
Yep.
won't speak no more.
Be quiet.
Mm.
I'll come all the way up out here just to hear her say that she's doing what she's not supposed
She's
to be
doing what
doing.
she wants to do, is what she's saying.
I don't care. If I took her money and went to a church with it, I'm gonna go to jail for it. So
And
why is
if
she allowed
they
to do it to
refuse
me?
to allow me to speak to the supervisor here, then I'm not coming back again to be exact. I don't know, yeah.
And I want to know what the papers are that he printed off of my numbers.
I don't either, Joe.
Oh, I do. They said sit down and wait a minute.
Okay,
Alright, this is-
that's out of our little discussion. How do I go about speaking to the supervisor, her supervisor?
He's gonna be going back soon. He's going back soon.
He's probably gonna write me again.
I don't know. Talk to you soon.
Uh-huh.
Four six eight.
Just record income, my son's there too. I just have to write their dad gives.
Of course they're gonna deny you, Mom, being my payee.
They have any right to-
What they're going to, because that's just what they do.
If she does,
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You fuck up my shit, and be fucking pissed.
Let me explain something.
Now, fuck this.
Maybe if I get it on here, you'll be able to read it and understand it.
Would you just shut up? I understand what the fuck is going on. Well, I understand what is going on. And I'm tired of being screwed. Do you think I feel okay about this? No. Mom. I am being screwed in front of your face by this place.
My parents' names. So that's how we're not named in there. Okay. Right. Yeah. What I'm here for is
What I was trying to tell you was, I can deal with the 75 a week thing for the moment, as we talk to the lawyer at home about it all. It is.
Try what we came to do rightfully with this woman. If not, it's being recorded. Leave it at that for the moment, okay?
Yo, I don't care. I'm about to just
I'm
call.
following what
I'm gonna call him and have him come pick me up and leave you here by yourself. If you don't,
So I'm here trying to help you.
Mom, yeah, how are you helping me when you're not saying, okay, that'll work? What? I got woke up by disrespect. It ain't my fault. I freaking hate this guy. I can never fucking conversate. I always gotta hold my breath because people can't handle real conversations. People can't handle how it's supposed to be.
Thank you.
People are scared of honesty.
470. You're very young anyway. What's the problem? I'll tell you that's fine.
717-504-6771. Thank you.
Easy on the mom, man.
You too. I will.
Take it easy on her. She does a lot.
I know.
He's terrible. I tell you that.
Y'all have a good one.
You too. Yeah.
New Bedford. New Bedford. The car, the blue car. Right. Okay. So that's homework. No, not the blue card that has the checking and the routing numbers. Each of them. Going to court. That one. And we're checking everything over your checking.
Can I ask you a question? What is the problem with dealing with this little short check for a week or two until we get
She told me this
the...
morning she's
See,
not gonna.
there you go, cutting me
I'm
off.
sorry. She stated this morning she's not sending anything. She's gonna do the same thing she did.
So, alright then.
And then she hung up with her on her.
When will that be probably? February? Okay.
Like, honestly, I'm not gonna stop this whole exercise stuff and just not give a thing about it.
Then you're gonna do. Stop, please. I'm trying so hard to help you. It's not. No one's fault.
I am getting very...
Why don't you walk outside and take a walk for a moment then?
No. These people is always behind on things. These people are always running people round and round, driving people
Sure,
crazy.
you've got me on you ready to walk outside because you're so.
I'm about to make a call and just get back home. This shouldn't be happening.
This doesn't take this long to do this. It's a 2-minute process. Can I please get the representative Peter? Fine. Now, she's already been here and she walked away. It's now been 20 minutes.
Yo, I'm going.
Well, I'm reading it right on mine. That you can. That's your job.
She'll be up soon to take your application, but I can't get the papers until.
Interesting.
What takes her so long just to grab a single sheet of paper?
She's probably back there thinking over
I'm not sure, man. I don't know what's going on.
She's probably back there eating some cupcakes or something.
Oh,
Man.
Joe's at that front line.
I don't care.
I have to walk out for you.
No, I just want to get out of here.
I know you do.
I'm tired of making ways to come here when ain't a dang thing getting worked on. Besides them running their mouths and playing around. This is not a game. I don't play games. You probably don't even want to be working today. I mean, I don't freaking blame him. Wouldn't want to watch people fuck with people either, you know? Well, Mom, you know I could have stayed in Texas, you know? You could have just stayed at Tom's house. Yeah.
Joe, please stop. Look, you got me like this, shaking.
Well, let me tell you what,
I've
in the South,
asked you.
let me tell you something. In the South, the Social Security office out in Ferguson does not do what these ones are doing. I had Charlie be my payee multiple times. Uncle Mike, that just turned gay, be my payee multiple times. I've had, what's his face, be my payee multiple times. Never had a problem. And 2 out of those 3 received SSI.
Phew.
I'm gonna set my phone there on me.
Joseph, we're gonna go back down that hall to number 4, okay?
As soon as I'm about to go use the bathroom.
Hi, Joseph.
Hello.
My name's Rachel.
So what happened to the other lady?
This was assigned to me.
So she assigned it to you knowing she can't do it herself?
The supervisor in here assigns the work.
But the lady that we just talked to said that we cannot see the supervisor, that she's gonna go pull that paper and have someone do it.
That's what I came out here to do. Okay? Do you have ID with you, Joseph?
Yeah, I got all my things, but it's kind of funny how she can't just bring out the supervisor. The supervisor, his or herself. I'm tired of this place. Pennsylvania, I guarantee you something. I'll bring the state something, and the state don't want it. I'm telling you.
So is this the right address where you are?
460 Roxbury Road, Shippensburg, PA, 17257.
Who do you live there with, Joe?
Me, I'm his mother.
You're his mom. Okay. So what's going on? What brings you in today?
Now, I brought Joseph in last month on the 2nd. That was his 3rd time. He came in October twice, and then November 2nd was the third, with his form for him to start receiving his benefits again, because he was in jail, but then he got out again on
His benefits are
September.
current, they're in
Okay,
pay.
well,
Okay.
Well, she actually yelled at my mom this morning saying that she
Hold on,
wasn't going to give me
please.
anything.
now,
Okay?
we waited. I called here several times without return calls. There's been some conflict going on somewhere with miscommunication between Ms. Hall and Joseph's probation officer as well.
Let me respectfully say something.
Now, she took it upon herself to choose Maranatha as his payee. Again, after she was not doing her job before, which I have got all the entire proof of.
I don't wanna see any.
Okay, so now this is what the lady who at Maranatha was not doing. Now, she screwed everything up. She wasn't getting payments and nothing was getting paid. And she was very ignorant, very hostile for the many times she
So,
called.
My understanding.
She chose this lady
Let
again.
this lady speak. She was just about to say something.
My understanding, she's been the payee for a long time. So I understand that there's been a lack of communication for her to be able to get like what the household expenses
No,
are.
not at all.
and whatnot.
She has all that.
Okay, because that's what we've been told.
Can't-
He lives with you. What's her name?
His mother, Jennifer,
Jennifer. Do you have any kind of income coming in yourself?
I received disability.
I was told to ask this lady a question.
Okay, well, hold
Okay.
on.
Now, if supposedly the payee is supposed to be the payee for me, myself, right?
Yes. You're correct.
And I'm, I guess, the servant or the client, whatever, through the SSI system. So, if I don't consent to that lady being my payee, it's illegally consented.
Yes. That's not correct.
To a point,
The
it
choice
is.
of your payee is not up to
It's
you.
actually it's supposed to be.
A choice is a decision that's made by Social Security, not by you. not
Really?
by your mom.
I was in Texas with this whole thing, and I've had Charlie Smalley
I'm not
be
gonna
my
go
payee.
through what somebody else told you. I am explaining to you.
So you want to call it Burleson,
that
Texas?
you are
Let's just
not-
drop this subject. We've already spoken to 3 other people
I got
that
you.
say different.
I got
okay?
you, man. Just
And they're higher ups.
let's talk to
So
the lady.
let's just, you're right,
talk to
let's handle this this
You
way.
talk to her. I don't want to say no
Okay,
more.
now,
Period.
So what we can do is we can take an option, we can take an application for you to serve as the representative payee. But the decision of who serves as the payee is our decision.
which is Miss Hall's decision.
It will be my decision.
So how does she say it's going to be her decision, then you say it's going to be your decision?
Because I'm the one taking the application.
But she just said what you said.
I am the one taking the application.
Her.
The decision comes to me.
Yo.
So what we have to do is we have to call Lee. We have to discuss with her about the status of what's going on. We don't have any failed.
No, you know what?
come in or
No.
anything
Just
like
give me a
that.
second. I'm going to say this
Okay.
calmly. Shut up.
So, for all
Mom, be
the-
quiet. Listen to me. All right? No, listen. No, stop. All right? I'm done with this. I will take this lady, whoever, illegally to be my payee. I don't care. As of this
Fine.
point, I just want to get out of here.
I brought him into this office 4 different times, and he made complaints against this lady. So where did that information go?
IDGAF. I just want to get out of
I was
here.
not the one who took that information.
This is like a mediation here. I mean,
If this lady...
Joe,
Look,
yeah, that's how I'm saying I feel. And it's woosah, Joe,
would you
woosah.
just shut up and let me talk? I'm about to walk out and not come back here.
That's
All
what
I
they
want to
want.
say is...
You're gonna give
is-
them just what they want.
No, Mom. All I want is... It doesn't matter what they want. At this point, I just don't care.
Here's where I'm gonna
They can
step in.
be...
Here's where I'm
They can
gonna
be my
step in.
payee if they want.
Supervisor.
Here's what I'm gonna step in. This is gonna calm down, or you guys are leaving the building, okay?
I'm going to calm down if my mom
This
lets me get a
is the
sentence
final
out.
warning. You guys are gonna calm down, or you're escorted out of this building.
We're just trying to do business.
She is trying to explain it to you, and you are not gonna disrespect her any longer.
I'm not disrespecting her.
That's
I'm not
the end of it.
disrespecting that lady. That other one lady
She
was
is gonna
disrespecting us for a
continue.
very long
She is gonna
time.
continue, or you're gonna leave the building.
She can continue. Yeah, thank you.
Whew. This is what I go through 24/7 because of this other lady messing up his situation. He has
How
no,
is the situation messed up?
he has no medical. He's been going without
Yes,
his
he does
medicine.
have a medical card. You need to contact the county assistance office.
I
and
did.
Get SSI, you
I'm
automatic.
about to
I did.
punch myself in my face.
And when I contacted them, they told me that nothing is in their computer. They have to follow the computers
How long ago was that?
last month.
I will call the welfare office, I'll talk to the supervisor.
Now, it's not in Cumberland County because we live in Franklin County.
That would be correct. Wherever
Okay.
you live, that's the county assistance.
Well,
Now, it may have been en route transit coming from one
Actually, we're on the
county to
Franklin
another.
County side.
We've never lived in Cumberland County. For 2 years, we kept getting stuff from them.
And I can tell you why. When we put Shippensburg in our app, in the zip code, in our system, unless we override to show it's Franklin County, it opens his medical card in Cumberland County.
Why would it do that?
Because of the zip code in the system, that's the way it is. Cumberland County, Shippensburg splits Cumberland and
Yeah, I
Franklin
know, in
County.
Franklin, which makes it
Most of
complicated.
them are in Cumberland County, but I will fix that to make sure. So I need to do an override for the address. I will take care of that, because you're in Franklin County.
Yes.
Okay. So I will take care of that. His medical card is open at this time. It is currently open in Cumberland County. We'll have it. It will happen behind the scenes. But that happens all the time.
I called them
We
once
had-
a month for a year and a half, and they never corrected anything.
Okay, well, they can't correct it. I can. I will get that corrected. I'll fix it to Franklin County.
Okay.
So what is it that Maranatha has not done that you are upset about? Because I need to know what I'm going to call Lee and talk to her about.
She hasn't made any of his payments for the time she was.
Does she have your information to pay your probation officer?
Actually,
that just started.
Actually, I kind of take the money. I take $30 and go to the building right next to it where I'm supposed to, and give it to the lady behind the window and tell her my PO's name and give her the money, and then that goes to my.
So you've been paying that directly?
Yes.
Okay,
By
so
hand.
what else, what other bills are not being paid?
Let me just kind of say this. I woke up this morning and I forgot what time it was, but my mom was on the phone with someone, and apparently it was that lady that you're talking about, and I overheard that lady yelling and cussing and being ignorant to my mother, and that's when I got disrespectful and made a phone call and got a ride here.
Okay, that's fine. I will call Lee and talk to her. Now, do you want to file to be the representative?
Now, I also have proof here that she did not make any payments as she stated that she did in the past.
She has to have the bills. Have you
Yes,
submitted
I have
all
submitted.
bills to
Yes,
her?
I did. And this was back in
She-
February.
My mom sent that lady pretty much all the information. Then that lady would pay it for some time, and then she'll stop paying it, and then keep playing games. She'll pay it and then stop paying, and just keep doing it back and forth.
That was the red
all the
portion.
bills that he has to pay to Lee. You've been in communication with her.
She's not very polite.
Well, one, she's not even supposed to talk to you because you're not the payee. She
Well,
can talk
either
to
is the
your son.
landlord and either is the electric company, but she talks with them.
Because she's trying to get the bills from those places, is what I understand.
No,
Has she
I've
had
sent,
to go out to get those bills?
I've sent
Wait,
her.
if I'm
Joe,
struggling,
I'm talking. Can I finish?
if I'm struggling and I need assistance, I can't have
I
you
have
tell
sent
her.
her all the information back in February. All she has to simply do is call the electric company with the account number. They will give her the amount of the electric
Why
at that
didn't
point.
you give her that?
I did. She has the one original bill.
Okay.
Now, for every month after that, all you have to do is pick up the phone and call.
What?
So I'm not supposed to pay my bill because if I send her the bill, I don't have the bill to pay. I don't pay online.
You can't send her a copy of the bill?
She said that wasn't sufficient.
Okay, I'm gonna call Lee and talk to her. Meanwhile, do you want to file to be the payee?
Yes.
Okay. Do you
But
have
she,
ID with you?
Yes, she has not made any effort to keep track of anything and pay anything. And then she sends him $75 a week here and there whenever she chooses to.
And what she,
It's
I
not
know exactly how
$100.
she handles that money that's left over.
She
You
sends
know,
me
it's a pretty minimal
75.
amount.
Well, the child can't survive on it.
Understand, well, but if all that you're getting is $750 a month, Then
And
that's all
she's
you,
keeping half of that.
she's not keeping it.
Actually, every single month, yes, I only receive 300 out of the 750. I actually have that
What
on
bills
evidence
does
and
she
proof.
pay then for you?
She hasn't
She
paid.
does probably.
We'll ask her to
She's
do
supposed to
accounting.
give 200 to
We'll ask
her
her
landlord.
to give an accounting to us. We'll ask that.
I'm gonna bring all the evidence up here next week.
I have it all right here, Joe.
Is this and this is a...
I have not transferred it here to Pennsylvania, despite I live here. I've been here for 2 years. He's lived with me. I don't even know where the DMV is at.
It's not DMV, it's PennDOT, because DMV is DC, Maryland, and
a
Virginia,
driver's license.
not
Is
Pennsylvania.
it an ID?
Yeah, I have a driver's license. Do you need that
Is
too?
it? Okay. So, no, this one is not expired. I mean, it expires here shortly. So, now Jennifer, is that your last name?
Yes.
No, Jennifer's her first name.
No, first. Caleb's Cup
No,
is.
Jennifer, your last name that's on here. What's your
Yes,
last name?
Caleb's Cup.
Okay, well, that's a different one.
Oh, yes.
So during this interview, Jennifer, I'm going to be asking you questions that will be used to process an application to serve as representative payee for your son. At the end of my interview, I'm going to ask you to confirm the truthfulness of your answers under penalty of perjury. We'll record that. And you just need to be aware you can be held legally responsible if you give us false information. Okay? Can I get your social security number?
218-15-8729.
I'm holding your ID because I need some information on it. Jennifer, what's your date of birth?
12/11/1973.
Where were you born?
Baltimore, Maryland.
What was your mom's maiden name?
Madeline Kowalski.
Can't take that one, can you?
She's a beautiful woman.
My maiden name ends in ski. And you are at 460 Roxbury Road, Shippensburg.
Yes, ma'am.
Got a phone number on here, 724-202-3654.
Never heard of it.
Okay. What is a good phone number for you?
717-753-4572.
Is that a cell phone?
Yes.
So you can receive voice and text mail
Yes.
on there? That other one was an old cell phone.
I've never heard of it, so it was never even my number.
I've heard of it.
724? Where's 724?
It was a text now number.
I know. I keep my same cell number for years.
Do any notices need to be sent to you in a different way because of a visual impairment, like large print, braille, anything like
No.
that? 753-4572. That was the number you gave me, right?
Yes, ma'am.
453 44 no 753
So during this interview, we're going to be asking you questions that will be used to process an application for you to serve as representative payee for Joseph. At the end of the interview, we're going to ask you to confirm the truthfulness of your answers under penalty of perjury and to confirm your intent to file this application. We're going to record your response, and you just need to be aware that you can be held legally responsible if you give us false information.
I wish I had my hand wrapped around the world.
Don't quite know what that means, but that's okay.
Which means the government has their hands over the whole
Joe,
world.
honey, I don't worry about the things I don't need to.
I worry a lot. That's my problem.
And that's too much stress on a person.
So I have the address at 460 Roxbury Road in Shippensburg. Lived there since about August of 17 is what we have. When did you move to this address?
August 1st of,
17?
yes.
So a little over a year. There was another phone number here as well, 333.
Yeah, that was my number from moving from North Carolina. 336-756-6669.
Okay, give me your phone number again, I'm sorry.
717 753.
4572.
4572.
I'm just in a different screen, so I can't see it. It asks me why we're doing a pay app, and I'm saying that you're requesting a change.
I honestly just would have been.
So it asked me, Jennifer, what your relationship is, and we have that you're
Mother.
his mom. And you two live together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it asks me, is there a court-appointed legal guardian? There's never been a guardian appointed through the court system for your son.
I applied. I just haven't finished it. I think that he
You
over.
applied to be his guardian?
Yeah, I haven't finished it and completed
Okay,
it.
so
I
right now
think over
there
the
is no.
years to come.
Have you ever been
I
convicted
keep
of
pushing for him to exceed.
Have you ever been convicted of a felony?
No.
Have you ever been convicted of an offense that resulted in imprisonment for more than 1 year?
No.
Do you currently have any unsatisfied felony warrants for your
No,
arrest?
ma'am.
And your main source, do you get SSI or do you get Social Security?
I believe SSI.
What day of the week, what day of the month do you get your check?
The first.
Okay, so checks are always on the first of the month, so both of you get SSI. No money on the third for either one of you? Okay.
I've never received money on the 3rd.
Well, that would be Social Security
Hmm.
income based on what you worked and paid in.
I did for a while, but not. It stopped. You have to have years and years more.
I just want to know how long is this gonna take? Cause I really need to buy more socks. Like literally, I'm tired of doing what I do, not receiving this. But you know what I do when I'm not
Are
receiving.
there other people that live in the
Never
house besides
funny.
the two of you?
Yes, my brother and his fiance.
His fiance is there. Sorry, I have something in my eye. She comes and she stays at times, but she's not. That's not where she dwells or lives. Now my other son, Jonathan, yes, he lives
How
there.
old is Jonathan?
27.
Does he receive any benefits from
He
Social
was.
Security?
He
He did a long time ago. He stopped.
It was dropped. Something his wife, she did so much.
Just leave his part alone.
Yeah.
He doesn't
I'm just
receive
gonna
it.
double check the household here in a minute.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
But his benefits were dropped, and he's been determined to try to make it. There's just no work here.
No, and let's see. It's kind of hard to find a job.
Let me go get this one off the printer.
Very
I'll be
hard.
right back.
I cry about it constantly.
I'll go look for one. Oh no, you got a tattoo on your face of a Dorito. I'm not gonna hire you.
Just stop looking. You know.
You see, earlier you made her stupid bitch ass fucking supervisor come up. All I was trying to fucking say was, it's just let it fucking go. I have it all on fucking video.
I'm so hungry now. My stomach is barking.
I'm
Beyond
hungry
really.
Can
too.
you take
It's
a look through that
barking.
application? There's a place there to sign it, but you don't need to sign it. I want you to look through the application, make sure my information is right.
Do you have a pen that I can borrow?
You don't need to sign.
She said you don't need.
That doesn't make any sense.
We're gonna do an electronic signature on our record.
It pretty much.
Most of our signatures are now done electronically.
Technology updates every single year, 6 months. That's why some humans got chips in the back of their necks now. Yep. Never asked to come into this world, but
The application itself is like that page right there and like just barely the next page. It's a very, very short application and the rest of it talks about reporting responsibilities for SSIs.
I think this is kind of conflicting.
What?
Joseph Michael Kennedy Jr. has no other relatives or close friends.
I don't.
Who live-
That live with him that would want to file to be his payee. That's what it's looking at.
I'm just saying it's his request, and I just okay.
And she said you don't need to sign it. Can I ask you why you're reading a little slow? Yeah, that's agreed. This is one more.
Can I just point this out to you a moment? Miss Lee didn't tell. Miss Lee never did.
Which one?
She did none of those things she's supposed to do. That's the
Can we
hard
get through
part.
She
this
said-
Oh, okay.
application first?
And will I
She
be able
just-
to get a copy of this?
That is yours to keep.
Oh, okay. I'm
Jennifer,
sorry.
Do you understand that, now, is all the information in the application correct?
Yes, ma'am.
It doesn't
Do
matter.
you understand that the information that we provided on this form is what we're gonna use to process your application to be representative payee for Joseph?
Yes.
And do you declare under penalty of perjury that the information is true and correct to the best of your knowledge, and you're declaring your intent to file this application?
Yes.
Okay. That signs that application. That is an electronic signature. It's kind of like if you file a tax return, you sign your return electronically. You don't need a wet signature on it. That's yours to keep. So, you have a question about that?
I was just looking in amazement, and I'm thinking,
We've done
he
this
do
for
all that?
years.
And I'm lost.
For years.
I am
So
in
show
trouble.
me, in a very short sentence, I want you to tell me what Lee has not done or what she has not provided. Can you, in a short sentence, can you give that to me? Because I'm going to call and talk to her about it.
It's his, the fee, okay, it's supposed to be half of the bills. And then when he has,
Has she paid half of the bill?
on, I think it was 2, maybe 3 occasions, she did pay half of the rent. Although the landlord on the third month stated to me that she only sent him a portion and he did not receive anything after that. Now, I called the electric company as with the gas company after sending her copies of the bills. And they stated to me clear as day, and I have the bills to prove that as well, she did not pay them. When she said
So
she
she
did.
did not pay the rent, half of the rent, and she did not pay the electric bill.
It's gas, electric,
It's a borough bill? Well, here it's a borough. Okay, so she didn't pay the gas, the electric.
and she made a few payments to the landlord,
Okay, you said 3 times that she paid the rent.
to my knowledge.
Well, actually,
So-
I'm just gonna put down probably 5 times.
No, because I understand approximately estimating like 3 from what Mr. Roy told me.
Okay,
Okay.
and what else is the issue?
She sends him 75 a month.
A week.
This child, oh,
She-
sorry.
right.
Okay, I'm sorry. A week.
75 a week, but if you take that 75 a week, what she does is she pays out the bills, and we'll get an accounting from her, she pays out your bills. So you get X number of dollars, she pays the bills, and then whatever is left, she divides that between the weeks, and then she sends you a spending check. That's how she does everybody's case. That's how most representatives handle the case.
I mean, I would be fine with that,
All
but
right,
I was trying to say
The
this
thing,
earlier.
the thing is that she
So you
doesn't
would
do
be-
it. She,
You would be fine with what?
oh God, have
Like,
mercy, I can't take
Pretty
no
much what
more.
I'm saying is, like, this just started back up, so, like, if this lady was to do it correctly this time, I'd be okay with it. But, you know, I would be along with it, you know, but if she starts messing up, then my mother, yes, can be my payee.
You don't get to decide.
I know you get to decide it.
I get to decide.
Yes.
that. So, okay.
But if someone's
Here's
not
what-
going to do the job, if she didn't do
But
it right the
let's
first
see,
time,
let's give her a second chance.
but why? She's going to do it again.
Jennifer,
Yes, ma'am.
he's an adult,
I believe in second chances.
okay? I'm gonna call and I'm gonna talk to Lee. Understand that if there is a bill, and I'm gonna now, Joseph, I'm talking to you, okay? If you have a bill, it's not your mom's responsibility to get that information to Lee. It's yours. You're an adult. If you need probation paid, you need to get her the information to pay them. She cannot take someone's word and pay a bill for you, okay?
Yeah.
We have to have documentation. We do accountings with her and any agency that works with Social Security on a regular basis, and we go through the records page by page by page for every person that she handles. Okay, so if the money's there, she's paying your bill. Understand, you do have an overpayment on your record. Your overpayment exists on your record because you went to jail.
I have a letter that states that he wasn't receiving payment for that month.
Yeah, when I was in jail, I was on
Didn't for 1 month.
F block in cell 29. I received a letter stating that it was stopped, including my medical.
We paid your benefit to
Oh.
you. We're looking at July of 2018. We paid your benefit to you.
It
went
says in
direct-
here that it wasn't
went
being.
direct deposit. All
Wait,
this-
let me just say this. I was in jail, Mom. You was not in jail. I received what I
am the one
received.
that keeps track of all your receipts, all your documents, all your papers. I keep everything filed
That's
for a
fine.
reason.
But I was locked up. I was
Wouldn't
the
get
one that
done,
received
honey.
it.
That's the sad thing. It's stressful,
Mom.
but it would never get
Can
done.
you listen? That's a
What?
hard thing with you, even at home. John can vouch. Now listen, as I'm sitting in jail, mail comes at night. They give me a letter on F block, 29 cell, bottom bunk. Hey, Mr. Kennedy, you've got, what do they call it, some type of mail. And then I open it up, it's saying, all my benefits were stopped except my medical insurance was 2 free-year medical thing inside of incarceration.
We did. We stopped it in July. So you didn't get any benefit for August, but you did get July, because if you went to jail sometime after the 15th of June, I don't know what day you went to jail, by the time that we're notified from the jail that you're in jail, we already paid out the payment. I show it went direct deposit.
Well, let's see, if I got out of jail, like, what, 4 months ago?
So we are, and then it went back, then you went back into pay. You owed money. Okay, so you had an overpayment. If we owe you money for a back period of time, but you owe the government money, the government is going to take whatever you're owed for a past month. That is federal law. Okay, so if you have it, so right now the balance, you were overpaid $750. That's what you were paid by us in July.
Really? Because I've never seen a dang dollar.
Yeah, I have a paper from Social Security that states that
That's not my fault.
they never sent it. I'm going through them right now. I'm sorry,
Okay,
honey.
well,
Whew.
I'm looking at
This is just
I mean,
a lot.
Hold on, let me just look at the check. I can actually see the check, okay?
And it was, the letter said that he did not receive for that month. But it was under the reason was, he had to do the, I can't think of the process. It was a claim that he had done. Anyway, disability of the hearing decision on Joseph Michael Kennedy Jr.'s
What's
case.
the letterhead on the top of that?
Social Security Administration, Supplemental Security Income, Notice of Reconsideration.
Okay, you filed a reconsideration for something.
Because
probably for an
the other lady had
overpayment.
screwed everything, no, the other lady had screwed everything up. And it stopped his benefits. So by the time it got to Philadelphia's
Oh,
office.
because you went to jail and whatnot.
No,
Okay.
no. By the time it got to Philadelphia's
You moved
office.
to Texas or something, didn't you? Didn't you go to Texas or move out of state or something?
I moved out of Texas back to here.
Okay.
That was like back in 2017 whenever we first moved out here. When we first moved out here is when I came from down south.
Okay, this is just the cover letter for it. Did you have just
I'm
from
trying
the same
to.
date, July?
What had happened was, whoever here was doing his case had messed it up. And then, we were told that he was due for a reconsideration. So then I walked him through the steps to do the reconsideration. So when it finally made it to Philadelphia, that was held in July, but at that point, they had already stopped his benefits. And, he never received, there was no payment ever sent out for the month of July because of that.
I'm trying to think, what day did I get locked up at that sitco? At Billy O's. Because that right there should have done, like, after they booked me, an automatic text message should have been through the system.
That doesn't happen. That would mean that the state is telling the federal government and they're not always telling them everything.
I mean, that's just what I would think, because, you know, like, they watch us all the time.
It makes sense, but that's not how it works, basically.
Got all this money to make computers with chips and all this, and chips in people's necks, but can't do that.
Actually, I'm looking at the, I'm looking at the checks themselves that were issued from the Treasury Department. I'm gonna look from 7/1
Yeah, because that would be
2018.
very interesting to know, and this is very conflicting with itself. We plan to lower your monthly supplemental security income payment from $750 to zero, beginning August. This amount will be changed because you were in a public institution. Okay,
Right.
now,
That's true.
then it says we are also changing the amount you were due for July 2018.
To zero.
Your amount changed because you were in a public institution, Medicaid.
The amount that you were due, but we had already paid it.
Oh, see, no one ever said that.
We had already paid it.
And then Miss Lee stated to me, out of ignorance, but I had a kind of trick question. It's sad to say that. Yes, she said that she submitted back to Social Security all of his money. His overpayment, she said she submitted it all back.
It goes toward his overpayment. Well, she doesn't do that necessarily. That happens automatically because our system will do that.
So then it's no longer owed, being that she paid it back.
She didn't pay all of it back. The system recoups it.
I'm confused.
The system will take it back automatically. When we go through and we try to process, we sent a check out, the check was received, bills were paid,
No.
then we found out that he went to jail.
No bills were paid. Nothing. That's another part. She told me, which I have on a recorded phone call, that she submitted everything back to the agency here.
What would she have submitted back?
All of the extra money that she had of his, as with the payment that she received.
To pay off the overpayment.
And then for the payment she received in July, immediately she said she
I'm going
returned
to ask
that.
her to do an accounting.
Whew. I mean, it's horrible nowadays when you have to record everything, but
The July
it's
check.
the only way to keep things,
The July
proven.
check was issued for $750. Actually, it was paid out on the 29th of June because July was a
A
holiday.
holiday.
So it paid out for $750. That became an overpayment in full. The notification for the overpayment went out on,
I mean, why do I have to pay something back that I didn't even get to spend?
well, we'll find out by that detailed listing of what happened to it. But I do see the check, I do see that it was processed. So I'll follow up with her. So you're saying that Lee only 5 times has she paid half of your rent?
That's giving her 2 times the benefit.
I'm looking at between 5, yeah.
We started to back in the pay.
April, May, June, and she never sent in July, so that's 3 payments.
Yeah, I'm worried about the money that I have to get back that I didn't even get.
I know, and there's so many other things.
I mean, no inmates can have
All right.
cash in.
Yes, well, you're not eligible for payment. The minute that you hit jail, you're not eligible for the check, even if
Yeah,
you have
they
to
cut
pay.
it off.
You're not eligible
Yeah, they cut it.
for that month.
Yeah.
So if you're sitting in jail on the 3rd day of the month, then the check that you got on the 1st, you're not eligible for. That is an payment. That's the law with SSI. You go to jail, your benefit automatically stops.
And then
It's
from what I
different
read,
with Social Security. This is
I'm
not
sorry.
Social Security. It's SSI.
Yes.
All the rules are very, very different. This is a welfare program. It's very similar to going over to the county assistant's office and getting cash assistance.
You said this isn't Social Security.
It is supplemental security income. So it's a federal benefit based on need.
Yeah, but this is 50 North 3rd Street, right?
I'm sorry.
This is 50 North 3rd Street, right?
It is. Social Security administers that program.
This is just very all confusing, and I'm already mad again just because money was sent. and I was incarcerated, locked down behind bars, then right, I know I wasn't eligible for it, but if they sent it and I wasn't eligible for it,
She can't send money to you in jail.
right, which means she's the one that kept the money.
No, she probably, if she said she returned it or she paid whatever bills due, I will ask her for an accounting. But I need to move on. We've got
this
got
is a lot.
things here. So here's the deal. You just told me that you want Lee to stay your page.
If she messes up again, then my mother can be I'll let you decide here.
Then we're probably going to send you somewhere else, because there's a lot of stress here between you and your mom. Your mom doesn't need that. She gets her own SSI.
Yeah, I don't need stress either.
Split, okay? However it is that you're splitting those bills, you need to be cooperating and speaking to Lee at Maranatha, not you, Jennifer, because you have nothing in on this except for to get the
Well,
bills
let me
paid.
ask you this. Because he has a comprehension problem with understanding enough.
I don't.
Well, okay.
You are not
Okay,
his
so
representative.
when
do
she
sometimes.
yells at you on the phone, don't come to me. Don't
Well,
scream
I'm
at
gonna
me.
tell you what, if she yells at me
When
on the
she
phone, I'm
doesn't
gonna
pay
yell
your
back at
bills,
her.
don't come to me screaming and crying.
She
about
cusses
it.
at me, I'm gonna cuss back. She yells, I'm gonna yell back.
Woman I've ever heard swear, I can tell you that, and I've been
Believe
working
it
with
or
her for 15 years. So,
I've got quite a few interesting phone calls recorded.
all right, well, let me take at all of this. We'll get that processed. We'll get an answer back about the KD application. I'm gonna call Lee and we'll talk to her. If we need to do an accounting, then we'll do an accounting.
Like,
She
I
can
just,
send me all of the accounting records. I can ask her to fax them over to me, and then we'll look at everything and we'll be able to tell exactly what was paid, who it was paid to, and how much was paid. For every single penny, she will account for every single penny that you've received. So I'll ask her to do that accounting and send those books over to me.
so how long am I gonna have to wait to receive anything to where I can go buy clothes,
You're not going to
socks,
get it.
body wash?
She said to me clear as day this morning on the phone.
I know, that's why I woke up
She is
and
not sending anything. You will not receive it, Joe.
Why did she say that?
She takes out her anger on me. Joe gets upset with her because she does not communicate properly with him. So then he
I
gets
woke up to
frustrated.
your phone
and
call
he
with her.
yells.
So that's not
So-
telling me anything.
It doesn't tell me much either, but the point is she's just very rude.
She just said she wasn't going to send him any money, period, no reason, no nothing.
And I
I'm gonna
have
go
that
find this
recorded.
church. I'm gonna go find this church. I'm gonna ask Mr. Brother Tingy when he gets off work to take us to that church.
I'm not going nowhere, Joe.
I'm going.
I'm really getting stressed out with trying to help you.
I'll
I go
ahead
to
and get
federal,
this- I'll get this
few people.
processed through. I will process this through, we'll figure it out. I will call over and talk to Lee today,
Okay,
okay?
thank you.
Alright, so, like, am I gonna start receiving anything or am I not
No.
receiving nothing?
She says
Yes.
she's not sending you anything.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm
You
done.
will get benefits from her. If
Alright.
you have money there to be paid out, less than what your bills are, yes, then she has to send that money to you.
Can you just make sure that it's straight for me?
But it's,
Straight for me.
yes,
Thank you.
that's what I'm gonna do.
And your name again?
My name is Linda Piper,
Okay.
okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
You're
Miss Linda.
welcome, you're welcome. Take care.
You too. Would you like me to call Brother Tingy to have him come and get us? Alright. I gotta use the bathroom.
Go on, I'm gonna be at free.
I'm on your Wi-Fi. I can't call him without it.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna Do you still smoke? You still smoke cigs?
Yeah.
I'll just get one. I don't know how you do it here. I don't know how you work here. I mean, I know what your job is, but I just don't know how you handle it. It's just, thanks. This place is just. Thank you. Thank you. Come on.
Oh, you gonna call us?
Yeah.
I turned the, for some reason I don't get a good service.